I remember not so long ago, we had all the three cooperatives in Gulu and we were Oma, and we really enjoyed a lot during our trainings. And it is from those trainings that we realized the gaps that our cooperatives are facing. So we felt we cannot say that we are strengthening the producer groups, the farmers, when our leadership as cooperatives is not strengthened. So the purpose of this training is to ensure that we strengthen the leadership of the cooperatives to understand the value chains that you're promoting, to understand the market dynamics that our farmers are facing. Our farmers are your farmers. The moment farmers are not doing well, it means you as the leadership, you have failed the cooperative. So the cooperative's growth stands strictly on you. And I am very excited that the level of commitment you're showing, it shows that at the end of the day, you have the cooperative at heart. We feel like you need to understand more about financial management. And that is why we have very good expertise from the commercial officers. Today we have the commercial officer from Noya. Tomorrow we are going to have the commercial officer from Amur. These are the right people to develop your capacities. We don't want to bring external people from Kampala, from Noya, to bring for us experiences that do not rhyme with the experiences that we face. So having our expertise from the region, they understand our problems better. They also understand the market dynamics. So we believe from this kind of trainings, we're also going to understand the kind of businesses for us as cooperatives we must undertake. Why sometimes we get lost is because we tend to have so many things in the same cooperative. So we need to understand what is our niche, what is our strength as a cooperative, and what is our gap. So the moment you identify those three things, then channeling your efforts to those very three things that you've prioritized becomes more easy. So for that, we are going to have trainings for 2 days, today and tomorrow. But most especially, I cannot go without speaking about Mercy Corps safeguarding. In fact, this is now very critical. You'll allow me to bring it a little bit here. Safeguarding is a very critical component that Mercy Corps and other organizations take care of. Safeguarding looks at protecting the vulnerable communities. We have the women, we have the youth, we have vulnerable communities, people with disabilities. So sometimes we tend not to respect. Sometimes we give big roles to the children. And at the end of the day, you may not know that you are actually abusing the child. And that's why for us, safeguarding becomes very critical. In every training, I have to speak about it. First of all, we want to let you know that it's very critical for you to know your right. As a participant, are we together? Mm-hmm. So you should not look vulnerable because we are paying for your transport fund, we are paying for your lunch, so you should be vulnerable to so many things. You get it, eh? Would want you first of all to understand your right. Before you came here, you were surviving. Why are you not surviving? So we must take you with a lot of dignity. You get it, eh? We are saying we must respect everyone with respect and dignity and never engage in harassment or discrimination. Either you're disabled, either your eyes how, either you're small, you're big, we must respect you. Because you are like that because God created you the way you are. You get it? Number 2, we are saying we must always act in the best interest of children and take steps to prevent neglect, exploitation, harmful, or labor in our programs. We must always take the interest of our children. That children that today you are abusing, in the next 20 years, that abuse will always remain. I've seen in so many meetings where you find a big person is still very annoyed with the father. Why? Because of something that could have happened 15 years ago. Those kind of abuses are not good. Even a child, your own child, please respect, because tomorrow you never know. Today we are aging. Are we not aging? But are we not as young as they are right now? So we must take them with a lot of dignity. And we're also saying that at Mexico, we are committed to upholding the highest ethical standards. Anyone acting on behalf must. So we are trying to say that if you're working for Mexico, right now, West Acholi and Utofa, you're already part of Mexico. You must act in a very ethical way. How should you? We are saying never ask for money or sex or romantic relationships in exchange for assistance, employment, or participation in a program. If I may ask, when Utofa came in, when West Acholi came in, did we ask you for money? Did we ask you for sex? Because that is unethical if you did that. You get it, eh? So we are dealing with you because you are mature, you are very respectful people, and we respect you. You get it? Never engage in sexual relationships with program participants. For example, me, the manager, I already fall in love with a participant, somebody's wife. Or you fall in love with a staff. At the end of the day, that relationship is going to cause a lot of confusion, it's going to cause death, it's going to cause divorce. You get it, eh? It's going to disrepute the name of the organization. You get it, eh? So however much I was not married, I cannot get a wife from the participants. You get it, eh? So that is being unethical. Number 3, we are saying never pay for sex. For example, you are going to get your transport refund. It is an obligation that we should give you transport refund. It is an obligation that we should feed you because you've already come here. You get it, eh? It's our obligation. So there is no need for you to start exchanging anything for something. Those are unethical behaviors. Are we together? Never have sexual relationships with anyone under 18 years of age, regardless of local laws or customs. I don't know if any of the customs within Uganda can allow anyone to marry a girl, a child who is 17, 18 years and below. I don't think. You get it? So by law, you cannot marry, you cannot start entering into a relationship with a child who is 18 years and below. So we expect you, because now you're working with Mexico, we expect you, even if your libido is high, we expect you to respect the girl child. Let the child go to school, let the child get a better future. Never go into any relationship with a child below 18 years. We are saying never engage in bribery. Bribery is a very bad form of unethical behavior. Are we together? So maybe exchange for something for, there's nothing, something for something is not at Mexico. Are we together? That is why, assume you don't get your transport refund, let me know. Assume you don't get anything, let me know, and we work on it. There's nowhere where we are going to say, please, for you to get it, you must do it like this. We don't do that. So I felt I should bring this to you so that you understand we respect your dignity. And safeguarding allows us to report. Masico allows you to report any feedback, be it positive or negative. Positive could be good practices that you think can always continue. Are we together? Negative could be maybe my personal behaviors as an individual damaging the image of Masico. You get it, eh? We have personalities that are bad. Even you have personalities within you that are bad. But at the end of the day, let's try to trim those personalities that are bad, that makes your organizations, makes your cooperative to be a bad one. Are we together? So we have toll-free lines. Toll-free lines, if you went down to our next training, there's a CAM banner which has a toll-free line. It is for free. Any feedback, and when you're providing that feedback, don't be worried of giving evidence. Leave the evidence for us to look for it. Are we together? So this is one of the biggest critical element of safeguarding that I wanted to speak about. Are we together? So safeguarding is very, very key for you to understand your own roles, your own rights. So we went ahead to identify the people we call safeguarding champions. For Nutofa, we identified, and then for West Acholi, we identified. And with us here, we have the safeguarding champions from West Acholi. I'm not seeing the safeguarding champion for Nutofa. So we have already built their capacities, and we did a lot during the sensitizations to incorporate safeguarding into our activities. We feel before even we speak about agriculture, before we speak about marketing, issues of dignity, issues of respect, issues of you knowing your right is very, very critical. Because the moment you understand that you're respected, then you are going to put much efforts as you as an individual. You get it, eh? That's why we feel safeguarding is a very critical matter. We went ahead to train the district officials, the CDOs, on the aspect of safeguarding. Because we've realized we are speaking much about cooperative, we are speaking much about farming, but we are leaving out the aspect of how we should continuously respect the individuals that we are working with, how the individuals should know their rights, and how should we report these issues that comes out from the field. I want to ask you a scenario. For example, if your group, you have that the chairperson of for example, West Acholi. Let me use West Acholi. All of us, the good thing we are board members, we are executive, isn't it? If you had that the board member, the chairperson, is already in love with one of the board members who has a husband within there, do you think everything will move on well? It will cause death. And at the end of the day, it will disentangle the whole cooperative. That small love that you'll have started will damage everything, because then you'll start having cliques. So and so with so and so, so and so with so and so. And that's how we are going to have the death of our cooperatives. As I conclude, how many of you know the main market, Gulu main market? Main market. All of us know? How many have ever been at Gulu market, main market, from 6 a.m. to 7? How many by show of hand? I'm seeing only 2. Meaning that you people come to town a little bit late. So what I wanted to tell you is that we pretend that we don't have money. We pretend that we don't what have
money.
We pretend. But in the morning, you will see how people have money buying items from Bugisu. Buying onions, buying tomatoes, buying watermelon, buying everything that these people bring. And per year, every year, actually sub-region spends close to 20 billion per year. Close to 20 what? That goes out because of the fruits, the food items that they bring. Yet actually land is very gifted. We have the most fertile soils. I'm telling you the truth. I don't come from Acholi, but I know. We have the most fertile soils. We have a lot of streams around our areas. We are not utilizing the streams. The streams are just moving for some few animals to drink. Now we have even accepted, I'm not a tribalistic person, Now we have even accepted Bagisus, what. Now to begin hiring our swampy areas. They are going to begin buying pickups, lorries, when you are even struggling to buy a bicycle. Some of you, they are going to rent your land and you'll be the one weeding in your land. I am telling you, you are going to weed in your own garden because that small money you'll have eaten. They are going to buy big vehicles when you're seeing. If you don't wake up, and who should wake people up? It is the leadership of the cooperatives. You should not be there for the sake of names, for the sake of workshops. Are we together? Workshops cannot help. But how you have impacted your community is the most important thing. So why did I bring this? I have brought this to open up your minds. As you're here learning from our commercial officers, you as executives also think, what do we need to do to change the perspectives of our communities? The moment you come as a cooperative, you are going to be supported. UDA will support you, banks will support you. Me, I work with all those departments. They are looking for organized cooperatives. You have money. Actually, you are very rich. You are very rich, but you don't know how to go into the riches.